Editor Crow here. This is me editing the video. I want you to know that later in this video, I talk about a pet, the divine pet from this new update. And it's so potentially game breaking that I want you to know here in the beginning of the video to listen to me talk about what this game breaking divine pet might be able to do. So stick around until that point. Don't click off this video. This pet is powerful and potentially destructive. Wait for it. Today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, we have the new update coming out this Saturday, as well as some leaks. Some leaks about the pets and what they do. Some leaks about the plants and how wealthy they are. We have a lot of information to go through, and I'm really excited. If this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. You're probably wondering why I'm staring at the games list on Roblox. Have you been paying attention? Here are the top games as of this morning. 99 Nights in the Forest is here, Steal a Brain Rot is here, Grow a Garden is here, and Plants vs. Brain Rots is right here at 1 million players. It is a hot new game. Man, I happen to have a brand new channel talking about Plants vs. Brain Rots. I took an old channel and I repurposed it. It's called KroBlox because brain rots and I'm Crow. Yeah, I'm very imaginative right now. And you can find a link to it on the front page of my channel right here. So the new update, it has something to do with squirrels. It's interesting. Let's go and take a look at the Roblox page talking about it, the Discord message talking about it, and then we'll start taking a look at the leaks of information we have on this new update. Let me just click Grow a Garden, come over here to the main page, and then we'll take a look at Chubby Chipmunk. It's honestly called Chubby Chipmunk. Oh, it's so silly. It's perfect for like fall and stuff, but hold on a second. That has nothing to do with the current event. The current event has a jungle egg, but we're going back to why weren't these switched? Why didn't this one come right after the fall event? This update introduces the Chubby Chipmunk event and more. Discover and explore the Chubby Chipmunk event, new rewards, seeds, pets, some quality of life, weather, and lots more. And it's called the Chubby Chipmunk, and there is a Chubby Chipmunk, which is kind of cute, not gonna lie. Okay, so the page didn't tell us much, didn't tell us anything, to be honest. It's a update about Chubby Chipmunks. Do we have to feed a chipmunk? I don't know. Let's go look at some leaks. Here we are in the Dawn Discord server. Link in the description down below. Also in the pinned comments down below as well. The Dawn Discord server is my home away from home. How many messages do I have in the server now? Oh, I have cleared 10,000 messages in Dawn. Okay. I think I'm in here a bit too much. So let's take a look at some leaks, shall we? Nutty chest odd. So we have a chest coming, not an egg. So for those of you who want to abuse your seals and your kois, sorry to let you know, you're not gonna be able to do so. And a lot of it is placeholder images. They don't have a lot of actual images so far. We're looking at a hazelnut. We're looking at Farmer Chipmunk. If that chipmunk is not dressed up in like overalls and a hat and a straw coming out of his mouth, holding onto a pitchfork, we riot. It must look like that. Then we have a can you pronounce that? If you know how to pronounce that, comment down below and let me know. Persimmon? Where do you put the enunciation? Is it persimmon? Is it persimmon? Is it persimmon? English is very hard, not gonna lie. Then we have idle chipmunk. Oh no. I have two thoughts of what an idle chipmunk can look like. So you have like an old school is really the wrong way to put it. You have an ancient way of thinking about idol chipmunk. Like it is a gold statue, an ancient idol to some Mayan temple worshiping chipmunks because somehow a chipmunk got all the way from Canada all the way down to a Mayan temple and they worshipped like a god. It became a Mayan thing. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. This is my first coffee. I need more coffee. So idol chipmunk's either going to be a gold statue or it's going to be a K-pop idol with like hair and colors and you know what I mean. I highly doubt that one. Probably gonna be a gold statue. Then we have an acorn. Just an acorn. Not a fiery acorn, not a lava acorn, not a frozen acorn, not a lightning acorn. It's just an acorn. Okay. And then a chinchilla. What does a chinchilla even look like again? I can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a squirrel. Just a weird looking squirrel. So you want to know my thoughts, just briefly before we actually get deeper into these leaks. My thoughts on this update is that this is filler right before Halloween, because this update will take us through the first week of Halloween, leaving the last 3 weeks of Halloween. And if you didn't know this, Halloween is a Friday night, which is perfect because then Saturday morning, new update, whole new event. So you could actually do 3 weeks of Halloween starting after this event concludes. So I'm pretty sure this is filler to get us to whatever Halloween plan the developers have. I hope. Also, I am sad to note that the acorn and the chinchilla are 1%ers. I wish they go back to 0.5%ers or 0.1%ers. I want rarer pets, not stupid rare. We're not talking like 0.08 like the red kitsune. I want like 0.5 like a T-Rex. Unless scripters are able to like put 10,000 eggs in the game, and we'll see what happens. Now we have something called event rewards. Your chipmunk weighs almost 1 kilogram and you get rewards. So the heavier the chipmunk, the more rewards. What's energy chew? So I wasn't kidding. It looks like we do need to make a chipmunk fat and chunky, probably by feeding it fruits, maybe even fall fruits. If it's fall fruits, this is totally just a tie back to the fall event, and I don't know why we had the jungle egg going on. So how do we feed the chipmunk? Because chipmunk in the middle of the map, we just feeding it kind of like a summer harvest event, basically. Chubby chipmunk, rare, trait. I just read it. It's right here. I'll just read it. Every almost 5 minutes, eats a fruit in your garden and gains weight. Huh? When fed, has a 50% chance to gain more weight. Okay. Each mutation on the fed fruit grants additional chance to gain weight. What? What? So are we just being given? Oh, so maybe instead of going to the middle of the map and feeding some chipmunk, we're actually being given chipmunk pets that we have to keep in our gardens and feed and feed and feed until it gets fat enough and then hand it back in. And we just have a constant supply of chipmunk pets. This is actually a very interesting take on the game. This is not something we've done before. I'm so used to approaching the middle of the event and giving my fruits. But no, instead, we gotta keep the little guy happy and feed him, make him fat and chunky, and then hand him in for rewards. So the event might be just how fast can you take food and shove it into a chipmunk to get rewards. And the chipmunk's like, no, I'm full. Please stop. And you're like, eat this. I need my eggs. I need my chests. I need my rewards. Oh my God, it's funny. Farmer chipmunk, this has got to be a placeholder. Yeah, that's a placeholder. That's a placeholder. All nut type plants grow 1.56 times faster. I wonder if nut plants are better for feeding the chubby chipmunk. We'll find out. Then we have a hazelnut plant. Okay, just a basic old plant. Nothing wrong with that. And then we've got the persimmon plant. That looks like a placeholder. That is shockingly similar to the Serenities. It's shockingly similar to the Serenity. Idol chipmunk. Okay, it did go with the golden direction and not the K-pop idol direction. Trait. Every 12 minutes approximately performs a song for 8 seconds. And all other pets in your garden restore hunger per second. That's kind of cool. I like it. It's a power crep. Oh my God. They finally power crept a pet. It is a power crept moth. The moth automatically made a single pet 100% full hunger. This pet says, nah, every 12 minutes, everybody's gaining, hold on, 8 seconds, 1.5, that's 3, 6, 9, 12. 12% hunger to your entire team into every 12 minutes. It's basically 1%, it restores 1% hunger a minute. And I'm pretty sure restoring 1% hunger a minute is faster than the decay rate on hunger. So it's infinite hunger for your entire squad, I'm assuming. That's pretty cool. Now, here we have our divine pet, which looks again like a placeholder. It says every 30 minutes goes to another pet, rolls around in dust, and makes that pet perform its ability 3 times in a row? Yo! What? Okay, this is kind of cool. This is a queen bee on steroids. Because the queen bee every 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I think it was 20 minutes, every 20 minutes resets somebody else's cooldown once. This is at age 1 kilogram. What is this? Okay, first, stop. Before we all get too excited, okay? We have to remember, these are leaks. Leaks are subject to change. But wow, oh, you know what sucks though? I just had a thought. This isn't an egg. So you can't use brontosauruses to get bigger ones. This is not an egg. So you can't get huge ones or titanic ones. This is not an egg. This is not even a store pet. If it was a store pet, you can use barn owls. This is a chest. This is the developers going, okay, we have a crazy idea for a pet, and we're going to give it a broken, ridiculous ability. we better put it in a chest, or they're going to use barn owls, or they're going to use brontosauruses, or they're going to hatch huge and titanic ones, and it's going to break the game. So we're going to put it in a chest because nothing we've ever created modifies things in a chest. Smart developers, because this could be really good. Let's think about it this way. A single raccoon does its effect of going out and doing the raccoon thing every 15 minutes. This squirrel, every 30 minutes, 2 times that, makes them do the ability 3 times. That's better than just having a squirrel. Hold on a second. Hold on. Whoa. What happens if a chinchilla's a chinchilla? Did you just figure that out? If a chinchilla's a chinchilla, the receiving chinchilla would do its ability 3 times in a row. This chinchilla's ability is to go out and make another pet do something 3 times in a row. That's 9 times. Developers, please tell me you've thought about this. Please tell me you have considered stacking chinchillas. Oh my God, 7 chinchillas and anything. Okay, now hold on. Picture, I'm sorry, my brain just melted. Picture a world where you have 7 chinchillas and a raccoon. We'll just say the raccoon, okay? And then chinchillas, the first chinchilla triggers, goes to a chinchilla, forces that chinchilla to do its effect 3 times. And of those 3 times, it goes out and probably most likely hits other chinchillas. And then those chinchillas each have 3 times. And it's a chain reaction. It's basically a nuclear bomb. It's when a proton or I believe it's electrons slamming into, or is it neutrons or protons? It is a particle slamming into an atom, breaking it off into 2 particles, and those particles break into other atoms and split into 4 particles, chain reaction. There's a potential for chain reaction here. Developers, please tell me this thing cannot affect other chinchillas. I don't know why I'm overreacting like that, but like, it's not really an overreaction. If chinchillas can affect chinchillas, that is just disgusting. Then we have the acorn plant, which is a really nice looking tree. I think that would look great and huge. I'm obsessed with huge trees. What can I say? And then we have the exotic nutty chest, and this shows everything in the... Oh, hey, we've got appearances. Wait a minute. Look. Two things. One, I'm getting my farmer guy. Look, he's got the hat. He's got a piece of straw in his mouth. Oh, hold on. Let me erase that. Hold on. Look. Zoom in. Do you see right here that little brown stick beneath the red? That he's got straw in his mouth. Oh, you nailed it. Thank you, developers. But remember when I said the idol squirrel could be like K-pop? That's a lot of pink. Comment down below with your thoughts on these leaks. Comment down below with your thoughts on the appearances of the guys that we just looked at. They look great. I like them. Comment down below with your thoughts on the event, with the idea of having a pet in your garden that you kind of make chubby by feeding it. I think that's kind of unique and cool. Not something we've done before in the game. I like it. Comment down below with your thoughts on the chinchilla, because this is really powerful. Even if it does not chain reaction itself, every 30 minutes making any pet triple its ability, like triple golden dragonfly, spreading 3 golds. Triple rainbow butterfly. Triple, I don't know, pick your favorite pet in the game with an ability and it triples it. That seems really good. But hopefully this video was useful to you. Hopefully it was valuable to you. If it was, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.